Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking you into my office and showing you something that I've been working on. I've been experimenting with something new, wanting to get back into writing, and I'm creating a mini newspaper. This is actually the second issue that I'm sending out, so it's really fun. But before we get into that, I just wanted to tell you how beautiful it's been here on the East Coast. We lived in San Diego for 2.5 years and it was fun, but I really got tired of the constant sun. And so having seasons again has just been so life-giving. And after a really cold, snowy, icy winter, it's been so fun to watch everything come back to life. And I'm also really excited because I call them the Marvins. The groundhogs are back. Last summer, I fell in love with this groundhog that came up and stole all of my pumpkins and ended up eating all of them. So I just basically kept buying him pumpkins to feed him, and he got so chonky. And I was so excited because this season he's back and he's got his girlfriend and they're just coming by and eating all these little treats I put out for them every day. I talk about this in this month's issue of the newspaper too. Just so fun seeing them out there eating everything. And I have been spending a little extra money on carrots and some sweet potatoes for them, but it's been totally worth it because look at this chunky guy. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. This year in particular, I really wanted to get back into writing and also reconnect to my business. With all of the AI hype going on, I just felt like, I need to do something tangible. So I decided to create something called the Mindful Moment. It's a mini newspaper. And in today's video, I'm actually going to show you like behind the scenes of me printing it out and making it and some of the issues I ran into. But this is the actual sales page for it that shows kind of like the first issue. So I started this in March. And in this video, I'm working on the second issue of it, which is mailing out. I actually already mailed it out at the end of April here. And then the next one will mail out in May. So really excited about this. And I also have a mini course on it if you're curious about making your own mini newspaper. So I'll link that below this video as well. I have a Canva template and I walk you through everything I do. But let's go ahead and jump into the video because I want to show you behind the scenes. This was so much fun. And I think you're really going to enjoy just the whole process of seeing it come to life. So the newspaper is just 2 sheets of paper, but it ends up being 8 mini pages of articles and little helpful tips. Really, if you enjoy the Mindful Productivity podcast, then it's centered around a lot of the same themes. So mindfulness, intentional living, just enjoying the small things. And I have been printing it out myself. So that was a question that a lot of people had is like, are you using something else to print this? Like, nope, I'm just printing it out. So here I am getting everything ready. And I quickly realize that the printer ink, the toner, is blotchy and splotchy. And wouldn't you know it, it's like, of course, right when I have to print out like 20 of them, it's the minute that I realize something is wrong. But I looked up a YouTube video and it actually wasn't too difficult to figure this out. So I just ended up taking the black toner out of my printer and taking it out. You take the drum out and you can set a piece of paper basically between that kind of the edge of the drum, kind of the steel blade rather. And then I just took a piece of tissue paper and cleaned it out. And I was so glad that I have had other toner things in here because I couldn't even remember how to put it back in the thing. But everything worked out and I was really excited because look, this was like how blotchy and splotchy it was. And I actually fixed the problem and look how good it turned out. So I was really worried because toner is expensive, right? And I think to replace the black toner, it's like about $100, and to replace all of them is closer to 400. So I was like, can we not do that right this second? But anyway, right now I only have, I think 18 total people subscribed to this little newsletter. Obviously this is not my full-time income by any means, but I'm just so delighted that 18 people decided to subscribe and get this in the mail. So we'll see if it grows. I'm thinking that maybe I'll try to do it for at least 6 months, hopefully a year. If I don't get to like maybe 100 people subscribed in the first 6 months, then I don't know. I don't know if I'll keep doing it or not. There's kind of a threshold of, I have to make like a certain amount of money for it to be worth my time because it is a time consuming thing. I'm writing all of the articles. I'm also featuring some guest writers. So this issue rather. I have someone as a guest author. I have Marissa Mohi. She's a writer, and I'm so happy that she decided to send an article. So that's really exciting. And here I am. I decided to put on these like really fun little stickers that basically have like little serial numbers on them, just to kind of customize it and make it feel a little more personal. But I've been having a lot of fun with this, and I don't know if there's an interest, maybe I will back sell some of the past issues. It depends. Like, I could sell them a la carte. I was also thinking that, I could eventually, if I don't keep running it every month, then maybe I could sell all of them eventually if I have 12 issues. I don't know. Just things I'm thinking about, but this is definitely content that's very specific to this newsletter, and I really have a lot of fun writing it. It's also just kind of fun to do something like this when there's so much hype around AI, and I don't know. I also have been doing these stickers, and I actually just use my thermal label printer. I created a whole little mini course on how to do thermal label stickers too, because they're so fun, and you can make them in all kinds of sizes too. But I create a little sticker and include that. And here I am kind of like ripping them apart and getting everything ready. This took me pretty much all day to do just these 20. And obviously I could get a lot more efficient at it, but it's been really, really fun so far. So here I am doing that. And the other thing I was going to say is that it is really it's been interesting to do something like this that's so physical and tangible, because I run an online business. I'm often, I don't know, just you work differently, right? And when you have to have your hands on something, and you know that something you've created and you've touched is going to land in the hands of somebody else that, paid you for it. I don't know, there's something really special about that. And so I have actually been taking the time to hand write out all the addresses and everything so far. If I reached like 100 or more people, I think that would be really time consuming. But for right now, it's kind of fun. And I really enjoyed this. It takes me about 2 days after I've outlined all my content, to write everything for the newsletter. And that includes like editing and everything like that. And then it takes me this took me all day to like print everything out. Granted, I did have the toner issue, but not too bad. I also have fun like choosing the stamps. So these ones are the ones I chose. And then I had this little tote bag. And so I decided to put all the letters in here so I wouldn't drop them or lose them. And then I'm going to head out to the mailbox and get these all mailed out. So it was just so fun, because it's just so seriously beautiful outside. And I don't know, I'm just really having a lot of fun with this. So if you want to get a copy or the next copy in the mail, then I'll leave a link below where you can sign up. No pressure whatsoever. But if you know anyone or you want to sign up, then I would love to send you a copy. And for the rest of this video, I'm going to leave you with some more clips of all the backyard stuff going on. So it starts with the knight and a raccoon, but if you keep watching, you'll see like all the animals. And if you want to make your own newspaper, I'll leave a link to the mini course below. Thanks so much for watching. And here's a video of Bella, and then you can watch all of the wildlife that's been going on in our backyard.